Hey fellow gamers, Chatty Sisa here. The N7 Day 2025 has come and gone, and it was as unspectacular as expected, to be honest. And now, as you are noticing, this is not going to be some happy, positive vid. If you are longer on the channel and you have seen some of my vids on ZombieWare, which is how I call currently BioWare, then you have noticed that I'm not exactly a fan, which means I'm not a fan of the current BioWare and what they have become. And I would like to share a few thoughts on the N7 Day and what was revealed, and regarding the upcoming Mass Effect game. But this is a very subjective opinion, of course, so please take it not just, let's say, with a grain of salt, but with a good spoonful of salt. I still hope that you are going to enjoy it. So this time, as I said, it was quite unspectacular this year. For 2025 we have only, let's say, received a blog post and a concept art that was revealed through the blog post. We also got some short message on Twitter, or X as it's now called, sorry, I'm still calling it Twitter, by My Gamble, that was addressing the, let's say, only blog post and only concept art that was revealed. And as you can see on the screen, he's saying, for everyone yelling at me because we didn't use N7 Day to provide a whole bunch of info, I mean, I get it, I'm a fan too, I want you to see stuff, but it's not the time yet. Has it been years since the announce? Yes. Have we been busy? Yes. Are we now 100% on Mass Effect? Also yes. So to be honest, I have to say I do understand why they didn't want to release anything right now. Probably this year wouldn't be the best one, considering that we have just seen the 1-year anniversary, if we can call it that, from the release of Dragon Age: The Failguard. And there were many people posting vids and making still fun about it, and I would say rightfully so, because that one was really the death of the Dragon Age franchise. But considering this, I think it's still better for them not to, you know, go overboard with the marketing. People are still very distrustful of BioWare. Many people have completely turned their backs on them. I am probably one of them. I am currently, honestly, not really looking forward anymore to the game. Not after what the same studio has done with Dragon Age, like I mentioned. I know, it's been different people, those different people have left. That's also going hand in hand with this note from My Gamble. Are we now 100% on Mass Effect? Yes. Well, what else is there to do? You fired, thankfully, the morons that have created Failguard. And there is only one game for you to focus on, otherwise I am not sure how else you would, let's say, justify your existence at this point to EA, and mainly to the new owners of EA. And if you look at the blog post which they have released, it is saying clearly, let's start by setting the record straight. The next Mass Effect game is in development, and EA and BioWare remain committed to telling more stories in this universe. Like I said, what else is for them there? There is only Mass Effect. They completely killed off Dragon Age, you can forget that one, right? And if, let's say, BioWare wants to justify their existence to EA, also, as I mentioned before, the only thing they can do is to have a successful game, otherwise they are gone. But to be honest, from my side, I still keep on saying they shouldn't even be there anymore. As much as you can hate me for saying this, but I wish they wouldn't be here anymore. What I'm seeing currently, what's going to happen is that they will just again destroy another franchise. I do trust My Gamble that he is doing his best in order to give us the best possible game, but he's just one person. There's other people working there. There's still other people that have oversight over the whole project and what he's doing, and they still belong to EA. So yes, I do trust that what he's saying is genuine. On the other hand, I do not trust that this game can be any better than Andromeda. I just don't think that. So aside from the Mass Effect game that I will still come back to a little bit later, they have also mentioned in the blog post the TV series. And they're writing here, we've been partnering closely with Amazon on it and we are really excited with what the talented team over there is coming up with. Yeah, let me be skeptical again, because Amazon partnering with Amazon, that is asking for trouble. I know Amazon did have a couple of good series and good movies that they have brought out, but they also did a couple of really awful things like The Rings of Poop, which I have also mentioned already on this channel. So I do not trust them. Again, this is not something that I would just blindly trust. It's really a hit and miss, and you never know which one will it be with the next adaptation. And especially when you read again the following sentence, the show will explore a brand new story within the universe's timeline and will be set after the original trilogy. It won't be a retreat of Commander Shepard's story, because after all, it's your story, isn't it? If they want to make a brand new story, it will be fine, because they will not mess with anybody's, let's say, idea of who Shepard is and how they are. So that is a good idea, and I do appreciate that. On the other hand, the question is, like I said, with Amazon, it's kind of a hit and miss. What's it going to be? Is it going to be a great adaptation with very good writing, or is it going to be, again, some kind of slop for modern audiences? So I'm very curious how this one is going to work out, but for now I'm skeptical. So as I mentioned within the blog post text, people were able to find the words URL Krogan, and they followed, let's say, the hints that Mike Gamble and the team have left like little crumbs. And the result was the finding of a page where we have seen a new concept art. And of course the discussion started regarding the concept art, because we can see there are Krogan, there is huge fighting going on, and it says Civil War, and naturally people were wondering like, who is that Krogan? Maybe it's like Grant, who's already old, because it is a very, very old Krogan, you can see that, right? Why Civil War? This is supposed to be playing in the future, so the next Mass Effect game definitely will be in the future. And if they want to tie in Andromeda, which they already said that they are going to do, I don't know how, to be honest, but I believe we have seen already in some of the previous concept arts, and I believe also in the trailer, an Angara, at least something that had a silhouette of an Angara. So I do believe they really do want to combine it. The question is, what will this mean, the Civil War which we are seeing? Is this something that's going to really be in the future? Because I'm not sure about the weapons. Also, a couple of people have highlighted that these are really new weapons, or they look very different to what we were used to in the previous Mass Effect series. That's one question. The other one is this maybe just like a flashback, and it's supposed to throw us off the trail and finding out too much about it, or is this really going to be a civil war in the future? And then again, will it be the Krogan that will have a civil war just like between them, or will it be a civil war with multiple species involved, or what civil war, right? So there's like a lot of speculation that's going on currently. I'm not necessarily the type to speculate, to be honest, so I would rather not focus on that, but I do have something here that I would like to mention. And again, you're probably not going to like this opinion, but hey, feel free to share your own in the comment section below. When I see this, the Civil War, the Krogan fighting, then we have seen Liara in the trailer. I have already mentioned, my disagreement with this, let's say, character recycling in Mass Effect or in the next Mass Effect game. They just keep bringing back some of the same people. And now it looks to me like when I see this Krogan concept art with the Civil War name on it, it looks like story recycling. We are repeating the Krogan Wars, maybe in a different way, as this is, like I said, in the future. I mean, yeah, not something that would make me appreciate more the upcoming game or make me change my mind. I'm still like very skeptical. I still don't trust them, and I just see again some further, let's say, ideas recycling instead of something interesting and new. I mean, on the other hand, it is understandable, because it would be hard to go somewhere bigger than the Reapers after the original trilogy, so you really cannot beat that. So I understand that they will have to use some of the ideas maybe that were floating around during the original trilogy. Let's see. So like I said, I'm not really that fond on speculating here at this point. Not something that would make me look forward to the game, to be honest. So for now, I'm just really like watching from the sidelines on this one. It would have to be a miracle to make a good game in that current studio. Like I said, I like Gamble because he seems to be like one of the very few normal people left at BioWare, but he's not alone, and there's a couple of other people, so yeah. Unless the game is out and we know all the details, I'm not going to be hyped for the Mass Effect 5, honestly. Which is a shame, but I do believe the last year's Failguard has really like completely killed it off for me with BioWare, or ZombieWare as I call them now. And at this time I have to say I'm much more looking forward to the new Expanse game, the Osiris Reborn, which by the way released on the N7 day, the main music theme to the game, which is epic, absolutely epic. It was a nice move from Allcat, I have to say, and if you haven't heard it yet and you would like to check it out, I will be definitely linking it in the description below. So, not sure what you all think about it. Like I said, I'm not really a positive person here in this video. I don't know how far you are still like willing to trust BioWare, that they can make a good sci-fi game and that they can make a good Mass Effect game at this time. Or are you maybe looking forward to the Allcat game? I would appreciate if you would post your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like the vid, don't forget to hit that like button and share. And if you are new to the channel, please also check out the remaining vids and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, stay tuned and game on!